Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jonathan, and welcome back to Money Talks, where we want to offer you financial information and meet you where you are financially so that you're able to stick to your budget, manage to pay off debt, or begin to save and start investing so you can build wealth. Today, I want to provide you another stimulus update so, again, that you can have clarity in all the unknown and try to make sense of what's going on. If this is your first time joining me here on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So right away, some of the new headlines that have come out is, number one, there's the Treasury, the IRS Treasury Department is sending out prepaid debit cards to about 4 million people. And that will be preloaded with their stimulus check. So just to clarify, this actually was sent out on Monday and the communication kind of dropped around late Monday, earlier to Tuesday. But just to clarify who's actually in that bunch, because now they're just starting to get around to getting everyone from that first CARES Act stimulus payment rounded out. Majority of people have already kind of received their payments. But the people who will be receiving this card are people who did not have direct deposit information on the IRS site, so already loaded with the IRS, as everyone was told to go to that site and update your direct deposit information. But also, if your IRS return was done in the IRS center located in the Austin, Texas branch or the Andover, Massachusetts branch, those would be the people that would be in that batch of 4 million sick. So you have to meet one of those two criteria. But again, for those who still hadn't received their payment, that can be very, very good positive news. So at least you know it's on your way. The only thing I would caution you, just from a banking perspective, is really read the terms of conditions of that card, because I haven't been quite able to get that information. And I understand it's coming from a meta bank. But the fact is, what you want to check out for is, are you allowed to withdraw that money via a cash advance, maybe at a bank or someplace, at least once in a month for free? So you want to check and see what fees are involved with withdrawing this fund. The other thing I saw about that card going out is, I think this, in my opinion, might be a pilot program to try to get people their stimulus checks faster. So a lot of information around what the new stimulus package may look like and potential new payments. Well, just being able to test out, hey, is this a viable source of getting people their payment, to try to avoid all the rhetoric and hiccups that happened last time. So not too big of a thing. There's nothing official on that. But again, it was just kind of my opinion as I'm looking at this landscape. The second thing I want you to pay attention to in this stimulus update is, again, you're hearing reports, if you're watching the news or watching your investment accounts or know anyone, you're seeing that the stock market has been going up a little bit, and that's not really making sense with the economy. So understand that the stock market and the economy are two separate things. Things that happen in the economy don't necessarily always affect the stock market. The stock market always has its own set of emotions and things that will trigger it. I will say, from the information I've been able to gather on the stock market as of late, and why it's had just a great day of gains over the past couple of days, is the fact that there has been specific testing done on the vaccine for this virus. But again, the vaccine is not scheduled or projected to be actually distributed until next year. So how that equates to the stock market, I can't really give a specific answer on that, but I do know a lot of the gains that are being seen is because of the confidence and the fact that they're already tested in the vaccine and the information that's coming along with that. And then lastly, so there's been a lot of people here on YouTube, or if you've been following the news just a little bit via headlines or articles that's shared through your social media, could there be another stimulus package or another stimulus suggestion for $2,000? And that suggestion actually came from Mark Cuban. You may remember him from Shark Tank. He's the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. He definitely been very outspoken throughout this whole process. And his idea was simply getting Americans money through a debit card source where they load $1,000 every 2 weeks for the next 2 months, and Americans have to spend that money fully or else they won't get the next payment. The idea is to kind of force money into the economy. And then Democrats and people in actual Congress have been kind of sharing that idea via his tweet he sent out on Twitter. So it's not official. It's not actually anything that will become a law right now that we know of. And it's not anything that's in process. It's just him giving an idea. But it does give way to the fact of you're hearing that everyone who does speak about the stimulus does kind of speak about the multitude of multiple payments. And that's one thing that I've kind of gotten from no matter who's outspoken about this. And even the chairman, Jeff Powell, kept saying that, hey, legislation needs to act, government needs to act and intervene in this process, and they need to do whatever it takes. Well, the fact is, while Republicans are sitting there, kind of nothing's been done as of yet, by the way. No one's mad. They still don't know when they're meeting to vote on that $3 trillion stimulus bill. But it does say, and one thing about money is, the further you delay with the financial problem, the more work you have to do and the more money you have to throw at it. So I guess a good example of this is if you delay getting your car fixed for oil changes or routine maintenance, that's usually about a $30 or $40 every so often problem. Well, if you keep delaying that, then it makes the engine work harder. And so when the engine has to work harder, it puts stress on other pieces of the car. So then you have to pay for more work when you could have just paid a smaller portion at the beginning. And that's what I think is the best example I can say about what happens with this economic problem. If action is delayed as far as money going into the economy, more money going into Americans' hands to help them move, then it's only going to further dig a deeper hole, which is going to make more money have to come in. So that's one thing that I mean, I'm not in Congress, but it's just an apparent thing as you look at the numbers, look at personal finance, it's just understanding how money works. If you delay a problem too long, you'll end up having to pay more, close to double, whatever the case may be. But that's why I've always kind of said I do think they're going to do something again. Waiting, I don't know how long they can wait, depending on how bad this situation continues to climb. Let me know your thoughts on this and what you're feeling in the economy, and if you like videos like this or things you want me to kind of talk about on this channel. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.